Next, theorem 8.1, section formula, internal division. It may be asked in the question in this way, that is state and prove, section formula, internal division, like that. Okay. So if they are asking state and prove means you have to write the statement and also you have to do the proof. Okay. So they will ask the question like this: state and prove, section formula, internal division. So you have to memorize the statement and you have to write. What the statement says: let O be the origin. Let A and B be 2 points. Let P be the point on which divides the line segment AB internally in the ratio m:n. If A vector and B vector are the position vectors of A and B, then the position vector OP vector of P is given by OP vector is equal to n into A vector plus m into B vector divided by n plus m. This is the statement of what is that? Section formula, internal division. Okay. So now we are going to start the proof. So if you want to start the proof means first you have to write the given informations. We are given with 2 points A and B. So let us write that let A and B are the given points. Okay, are the given points. And also we are given with the information that we have to fix the origin of reference. Here they have clearly given the origin of reference is O. So let us take that let O be the origin of reference. Origin of reference. Why we are fixing the origin of reference means because we are given with 2 points, we have to make the 2 points to the vectors. I have introduced the concept in type of vectors, that is position vector. Whenever you are changing a point to the vector means this vector is known as position vector. For writing a position vector, you should know the origin of reference. That is, you should fix the origin of reference. So I have fixed the origin of reference. Let me draw the diagrammatic situation. So you are given with 2 points. So let us take the 2 points as A and B. These are all the given points. Okay. Next, you have to join these 2 points. So I have joined the points. Now I am going to fix the origin of reference. Origin of reference can be fixed for our convenience. You may fix the origin of reference wherever you like. Okay. So I am fixing the origin of reference here so that I can join these things. Okay, so that I have framed the vector OA vector and OB vector. So I can write the position vector of A, what I have taken, A vector. The position vector of B is B vector. One can write like this also. Position vector of A is A vector and the position vector of B is B vector. Next information we are having, what we are having means you are having a point P on the line AB, which divides internally in the ratio m:n. Okay, which divides the line segment AB in the ratio m:n. So I have taken m:n. Okay, so next I am going to write the definition for this. Let the point P divides the line segment AB internally in the ratio m:n. Okay, from which I can write the position vector of all the things. Okay, whatever the position vector, first you can write the position vector of A, then position vector of B, and also the position vector of P. First I am going to write the position vector of the point A is equal to OA vector is equal to A vector, and the position vector of the point B is equal to OB vector is equal to B vector. Now I have given you the point P. So you can join with the line O so that you can make another vector OP vector that can be taken as R vector. Okay. So now the position vector of P is equal to OP vector, which is equal to R vector. Okay. So now I have declared all the position vectors, and also I can have the information that what information we are having. Look at the statement. Let the point P divides the line segment AB internally in the ratio m:n, so that AP, the distance AP is equal to m, and the distance PB is equal to n. AP means AP vector, PB means PB vector. So you can take this information. AP is equal to m and PB is equal to n. Okay. So next step what we are going to do is we are going to start with the ratio. Okay. So now listen carefully. This is very important. So now I am going to write like this. AP by PB is equal to m divided by n. Okay. I can write this AP as modulus AP vector divided by modulus PB vector, which is equal to m divided by n. As I have mentioned earlier, whenever you are taking modulus for a vector, it will become a scalar. So that I have written the scalar AP as modulus AP vector and the modulus PB vector. Now I am going to cross multiply this. When you are cross multiplying this, what you will get? N into modulus of AP vector, which is equal to, what is that? M into modulus of PB vector. Okay. So n can be multiplied with this and this can be multiplied with this. Okay. Now when you observe that the vectors AP vector and PB vector, what is that? The direction of AP vector and the direction of PB vector are same. Okay. Can you understand or not? The direction of AP vector and the direction of PB vector are same. So if the direction is same, I can remove the modulus. That is n into AP vector is equal to m into PB vector. One can write this only if the vectors have the same direction. Why I have written this? Because AP vector and PB vector, AP vector and PB vector are in same direction. Okay. So next, what I can write? Now I am going to make use of the position vectors expansion. I have stated the position vector one theorem. AB vector can be written as OB vector minus OA vector. Similarly, AP vector can be written as OP vector minus OA vector. That is position vector of the final point minus position vector of the initial point. So that only I have written OP vector minus OA vector, which is equal to m into here the initial point P and the final point B. So the expansion is position vector of the final point. That is OB vector minus position vector of the initial point is OP vector. Now I can write like this. We have the position vectors for each of the things. So n into what is OP vector? R vector minus what is OA vector? A vector, which is equal to m into B vector minus R vector. Okay. Now I am going to multiply the number outside the bracket to the vectors. Similarly, you have to multiply m inside the vectors. When you are multiplying this, what you will get, which implies that n into R vector minus n into A vector. So I can write like this: n into R vector minus n into A vector is equal to, you can multiply m inside. What you will get? M into B vector minus m into R vector. Now I am going to group R vector together, and you have to bring the A vector to the other side. So what you will get when this comes inside means already here m into R vector minus m r vector comes to the left side means you will get plus m r vector, which is equal to n a vector. Already you are having m b vector. Okay. Next thing what I can write, I can take r vector in common, so that you will have that r vector into n plus m, which is equal to n into a vector plus m into b vector. And you can write this as r vector is equal to n into a vector plus m into b vector divided by n plus m. But in the book, instead of r vector, you are given as OP vector. So I can write like this: OP vector is equal to n into a vector plus m into b vector divided by n plus m. One can remember the result easily. Okay, when you observe the diagram, m is to n means the first number m is multiplied with the position vector of the final point, that is b. Okay, the second number n is multiplied with the position vector of the initial point. It goes to the final point and n goes with the initial point, and you have to add both the things. Okay, as the extension of that, you are having another formula, that is section formula, external division, but proof is not necessary. So I am just mentioning the statement and the result and the diagram for that. Okay, section formula, external division. So theorem 8.2, section formula, external division. In the book itself, it is clearly given that without proof. So I am not giving you the proof, I am giving only the statement. Okay, what is that? Let O be the origin, let A and B be the 2 points, let P be the points which divide the line segment AB externally in the ratio. What is that? M is to n. If A vector and B vector are the position vectors of A and B, then the position vector OP vector of P is given by OP vector is equal to n A vector minus m B vector divided by n minus m. Okay, so when you observe that, the internal division means inside you will get plus, but the external division means it will be minus. Okay, so you have to make a note of this thing. This is useful only to solve the problem. The proof is not necessary. Okay, so in the next video we will see the remaining problems.